afternoon. Oh, we have a surprise guest. 56 or 57? 56. I think it's a 56. Ford, pick up a truck. She's got some wiring problems. Yeah. So, let's take a look. The customer bought the truck this way. So don't start yelling at the customer. He bought the truck this way. Wires are just all over the place. We haven't gotten to the good part yet. It does have a 302 sitting inside of it with a C4 transmission. So he's got all this going on. Doesn't know what all that is for, and we're about to find out. I do see an issue with this spark plug wire there touching. That's not good. And then I did notice it looks like cracks on the carburetor here, possibly leaking. Probably why it starts so hard. It is rough. He's got wires coming down through all this that we need to assess. He also has all this going on. I'm gonna try to keep it as original as possible, but if the wiring needs to be replaced, I'm just gonna replace it. Don't know if everything is working here, but we're gonna find out. Inside here is the juicy part. We got a lot of wiring going on down on here. He did have an aftermarket alarm system on it, and he took it out. I'm assuming it wasn't working all that great. So yeah, we gotta get that going and figuring out all that mess down there. It doesn't have regular lights or tail lights or brake lights, so we gotta try to get that handled for him. And right now what I'm going to do is just going to look it all over and see what I need to order. I have a lot of the wiring, but there might be other stuff I'm going to need to get this guy done. So we're going to look over everything and see how it looks. Another thing to note, man, when I brought her in, she was cold. This thing is hot, like extremely hot. One of my concerns is I wonder if he's got a coolant leak going on, because that hose is all got crap all over it. It's all slung up through here, so I'm curious if there's a coolant leak. So which filter? But yeah, we're gonna have to look over everything really close. Can't tell if that's inside it or on the outside. Might be on the outside. So now I'm going to take one of the tail lights apart and see if the bulbs are bad back there or the brake lights. Here we go. I'll see if I can hunt some down for them. Missing screw there. That I almost guarantee you that seal's no good either. Check that bulb there. Might put his license plate back where it belongs. Not 100% sure yet. Yeah, that seal is pretty bad too. So I'm going to see if I can find the seals and make sure we can seal this thing back up. The light socket don't look too terrible. And the bulb looks to be alright. But see, this is a clear lens. We gotta have a red bulb back here. So let's see what I can find. I have a lot of questions. Interesting. So we have headlights and taillights. We got, oops, we have headlights but no marker lights. When we go back here, don't mind the noise, there's a rig here doing the delivery, other engine. They're not very bright and they're not the right color. I gotta check for a ground or something here. Now we gotta try to get the blinkers figured out real fast. Take a peek at things. And notice those screws and the holes next to them. The holes next to them is factory. Those other screws are not. So these have been changed out once before with a different year. So I went to start the 56 Ford. No battery. So after it sits, gets a dead battery. Damn it. It's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna head home tonight. Did quite a bit on this one. Did quite a bit on that one. Did quite a bit on that one. Didn't do anything to that one yet. So, yes, we got a full house. That's what we got. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not the next day. Wait. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. We're back on the 56 here. And as you can tell, the rain's coming down pretty good. So at any moment, our power is going to go out every time it rains. But I want to fire this thing up and check out what I got. Mind you, this is 24 hours being on the charger. Check this out. We still have nothing. So we got ourselves a bad battery. So let me see if I can. I know I got some super start sitting somewhere. Let me see if either one of them will work for this rig. I'll get right back to you and let you know the update. I truly hate rain. I don't know if anybody knows it, but I truly hate the rain. And now I gotta work on that Infinity. But the 56 still has a dead battery. So we're gonna have to figure out that 56 real quick and then swap cars. Because that one just needs an oil change at the moment until I get it back in the shop for the whole engine swap. Engine replacement, I guess. Not swap. Engine replacement. It's, to me, it's still a swap. I'm taking the same engine and swapping them. I guess we'll call it an engine swap. I don't know. That's going to be a whole nother video. Anyways, let's play musical cars. This is the part that sucks. When you're working on electrical and it's raining outside, I do not like chasing my tail when there's a short somewhere here. So now that's why I hate putting it outside when it rains. But looks like it needs to be done. So let me open this place up and freeze a little bit and then find a battery that I can stuff in this thing. Looks like I may have had a battery here that I can swap real quick. There one down here. Yeah. So now we got that battery installed. Let's see what she does. Alright, so far this one powers up. So alright, so we got full power now. Let's see what she does. Oh yeah, she starts. So this rig is going to need a battery. I don't think it had a parasitic draw. I think it just had a bad battery. So let's see what we can do for her. She definitely has a carburetor adjustment that it needs done. She doesn't like to fire up right away. Probably a choke adjustment, or fuel is not getting back up in that bowl. One of the two. Or she's just an old retired engine. I don't know. I'm having to put my foot on the gas pedal just a little bit smoky. I'm gonna grab my flashlight and see where it's coming from. I don't really see anything leaking. It might be from right about there where that possibly for the rear main, but or on the transmission just being old. Pans leak, transmission pans leak. See that there. I'm not finding major leaks or anything like that. Nothing's on the ground. Seems like it's probably going away, so whatever's on is probably just burning off. Alright, let's kick off that choke and see if she runs. I'm gonna kick off that choke and see what happens. Alright, we'll let her run without choke on. See how long she runs. I guess she's a smoker when she gets up first thing in the morning. But all the smoke is going away. I don't know, it's residual from something. Probably that rear main somewhere back there with backside of the oil pan or the transmission, but it's all dissipated. No leaks. That's great. So let me get this guy out. I gotta bring in the next car. On the 56, we got a fresh battery in it. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. Let's see what happens. Other than that, we out of here.